Hello everyone, this is Gigapatrick. This is Spreading a Plague number 16. So I'm going to join a two-man very shortly. I'm working with my deck my 75 that's centered on trying to beat more combo-oriented decks. Last time I played kind of a budget mill deck that, you know, really you don't really expect to face something like that in a Legacy two man. Uh, and so I got the pack off that. Hopefully, this next match, I'm gonna win the pack off of. I was thinking that with this glut of four drops between three Nether Voids and two Lodestone Golems, really the Abyss should be um, Toxic Deluge. Drops it down to uh, that way I don't have as many cards at the four drop spot. So the four engineered plagues, two toxic deluge, four swarm hate um, should be reasonable. I mean, I've played with toxic deluge before. Sometimes it just sits in your hand, so it's not always great, even in matchups where you want it against. So, but at the abyss comes with its own caveats. So, this is the list we're going to run for this two man. So I'm going to sit back and wait for the two man to start. I will see you then. Hey, looks like we're back for the game. I wish this Mr. M hello and good luck. I won the die roll. Yes, I will play first. Well, him, Innocent Blood, Double Dark Ritual, Wasteland. It's not a phenomenal 7, but it's playable, so I'm not going to mulligan. Play a swamp and pass the turn. See what he's on. Deathrite Shaman. Okay, so probably Dark Rid into Innocent Blood and him to Turok for my next turn. What did I get? Wall Therapy, Deathrite. Yeah, we'll waste his scrubland. Hopefully that sets him back. I'm glad I got another Deathrite. Cabal Therapy in the bin isn't phenomenal. I may be against, could be Zombardment, which is a fun match actually. I mean, granted, it's not good. Thoughtseize, he gets Dark Ritual. Maybe I'll get lucky and he's just on junk instead of Zombardment. I say lucky, and I think junk's probably a little bit better of a matchup than Zombardment, but we'll see. Wasteland Mishras. Okay. Fair enough. Inquisition. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack, let him waste it. And then Inquisition afterwards. He swords it. Alright. That's okay too. I mean, might have been... Yeah, get another swords. Okay. Hmm. And some blood. This deck run him to track. I doubt it since he has Cabal Therapy. I'll just hold off on that Urborg until I need to cast it for, like, say, a Lily or something. And, you know, it keeps him off double black. Lingering Souls. This isn't phenomenal. Okay. Ugh. Okay. It's not looking too good for me. Not looking too good for me at all. But at the same time, this seems like a pretty straightforward junk style deck that I know how to board for. I mean, the game's not over yet, but it's also not looking phenomenal. Is that worthwhile to cast right now? What did I... He had Horizon Canopy, so he could have something or he could have not. He could not have something. At this point, I'm not sure what it does, what good it does to hold on to Inquisition right now. But what could he have in his hand that he couldn't cast? A Liliana? Knight of the Reliquary? So, I mean, I'm going to see if it leads into something. It probably won't. Cabal Therapy. Doesn't do much. I mean... So... I'd need... I mean... Lodestone Golem wouldn't be horrible right now. Wouldn't be great. Alright, Innocent Blood. And he doesn't have huge pressure on me. But it's probably only a matter of time until he does. Curse Scroll would be excellent. Nether Void, fairly worthless right here. He's got 5 lands, 2 creatures. No reason to cast that. There's his other creature though. Another lingering. Yeah, I need to... Curse Scroll is what I really need. That was not what I really needed. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna sit back and get beaten, unfortunately. Thoughtseize gets Nether Void, which I don't want to cast anyway. So that's fine. Okay. So this is Junk or Dark Maverick. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. I guess I call this Junk. Swamp. Okay. I'm pretty much toast. got a whole bunch of 1/1 dudes. Toxic Deluge and Engineered Plague are definitely coming in from the board. As are several other cards, most likely. See what I draw. Nothing. Several lands in a row. That's not what I need. Crucible seems great. Engineered Plague seems great. Toxic Deluge. He probably has something to Pithing Needle. So, Nethervoid's gone. Take out. Put in 2 Extirpates. I mean, I could keep Lodestone in, but this isn't the matchup where I really want it, and I have enough threats otherwise. So I take out all my discard, usually against aggro decks. But, you know, I feel like I may have just played this guy and lost. And played him a little bit ago and beaten him. But, you know, I think he could very, very easily win this. I think I could win it too. It just depends on how things go. So, he knows what he's doing. Yes, I want to play first. Yeah, I mean, knowing what he's on and the ability to get out all 3 of those, I think I will Dark Ritual into 3 Cursed Scrolls. And then I have the lands necessary to start activating it. And, I mean, he could have Maelstrom Pulse. So maybe I hold on. Hold on to 1. I feel like this is a decent hand, but I'm going to... I'm not going to mulligan. Only question is, how do I want to do this? See, I feel like he's running Vindicate, not Maelstrom Pulse. The question is, I'm just going to play 1 Cursed Scroll now. And see what happens. He can Cabal Therapy me. He can Thoughtseize me. Thoughts? Okay. Deathrite Shaman. Oh, man. That is awful. That is just awful. That is just terrible. Okay. Nothing to say about that. I'm glad I didn't... Yeah, I mean... Hopefully I can draw something awesome right here, which is... Yeah. Liliana's pretty good right here. Definitely discarding Cursed Scroll. Yeah. Waste his land. Hopefully he doesn't have another Pithing Needle for... Definitely don't want to play that Urborg just yet. Swords. So... like to draw Toxic Deluge, Engineered Plague, Innocent Blood, something awesome here. I don't know why he wouldn't. I don't know why he. Huh. I don't know why he wouldn't play it. I don't know what. Ah, okay. He should have held on to that. Okay, Engineered Plague. A guy named Spirit. I don't know why he should have done that in response to me discarding something. But things aren't really looking good. Thought I kept a good hand. What can you really do? Awesome. That was a phenomenal top deck. Another night. Yeah. So. Well, gonna name Wizard with this one, because I assume he has Dark Confidant. Yeah. Maybe it would have been better to name Human. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to lose this game. I just, what? I really have to pull off some awesome top decks here, and yeah. He's got all the hate, so it's kind of a bummer. What can you do? Need smallpox, instant blood, something. Not that. Okay. Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic is probably going to seal it for him. Toxic Deluge right here is a live draw. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I mean, alright. Well, that's that. So, not awesome. It doesn't really tickle me pink or anything like that. So, there were stuff that I could have drawn, but he had 2 pithing needles. That was kind of a bummer. I mean, I really, pithing needle. Some decks play with it. So, see you next time.